I accidentally didn't click the dig. Whoops. Punt. It doesn't matter. I just need to cast one more spell. It may have mattered. It didn't matter here. Well, there you guys saw it. Turn 5 standard kill. And it wasn't a Tarka red. Yay, magic. Wonderful. This deck is gross. Also, he's blue-black, so what's he going to do to an enchantment? Negate it? Here comes fog. If you guys just came from Nathan's stream and you're here, you're like, oh my god. 22 Lumbering Falls. This is great. Standard, such a great format. It even has combo decks, right? I did notice you were back, Roz. I said hi. I did say hi. Hello. Hello to you too. Lumbering Falls for the win. Notice me, senpai. Totally came from Nathan's stream. I don't even want to show him the Jace. Let's just hit him. Let's just let it dump. Get in there! Didn't I what? Didn't know I played standard when this happened. I just built a budget standard deck recently, and I really don't play it very much, but people want to watch it, and for what it's worth, I do enjoy. As long as Ascendancy is in standard, I think I have some little enjoyment I can get out of it, like drawing my whole deck and killing my opponent on turn 5. Just cool. Oh wow, we even cut some of the digs, so I didn't have as many draw spells left. So how... Okay, let's think about it this way. What did we cast that game? Like, I literally had I had double Ascendancy in play. And I literally went through this entire pile and one of these. We started the chain with a Defiant Strike, and all I was able to produce was blue mana, and I just chained through those other 10 spells. So how do we sideboard against control negates, I guess, just so I can stick Ascendancy through permission? None of this other stuff seems all that exciting. Like, this is all like for aggro, because I'm really bad against aggro. I wouldn't really budget with the sideboard. Obviously, this isn't as good as the other sweeper, but it's a budget deck. I'm not running any of the new duels or anything. All that I bought for this deck was Noy and Dar. I already owned the rest of the deck. I'm not even kidding. Like, this was borrowed. I already had these for Legacy and Vintage. Already had the whole deck, so. Something that, like, makes me not excited about the deck time and time again has been the Magmatics. I usually find myself cutting down on them. Submit. Is my voice awkward today? It's probably loud. It's probably too loud. Is that a little better? How about here? Is that a little better? How about now? Is that good? I'm also a little under the weather, so maybe it's my throat. I got a little bit of... What format is this? Honey Bomb, this is standard. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, guys. iTunes. Now you can see it. Yeah, but, I mean, putting a little sensor sign there, come on, man. We do have kids who watch the show. I would keep this. It doesn't have an ascendancy, but it has an Oyen. You probably didn't mean either of those. You probably meant something else. What's up, Quarrelsome? Or Dak, as in Dak Faden. I wish I could trust you that way, man. Earlier I was like, hey, we're like friends and stuff, right? And you're like, no. So I'm like, okay, alright. You know, there's only so much I can do with you, man. It doesn't matter what you mean. What matters is what you said, what you typed. And what you typed could be easily misinterpreted. Now, again, if I wasn't budget, we could play the Ascendancy next turn, but I am budget, so we can't. And it's a weakness. It is definitely a weakness for playing budget mana base. Just gonna upkeep this. No, dude, you clearly had a symbol. If you mean deck, type deck, dude. I'm done discussing this with you, man. We're done discussing it. Discussion over. Do I think the new duels are good enough for Modern, even Legacy? Absolutely not Legacy. Are they good enough for Modern? Maybe like a one-of in Scape Shift, just to... because the land ratio for pulling up the combo is... why is he doing this main phase again? Modern might be a slow enough format that they're fine outside of Scape Shift as well. I could see, like, if you're playing like plain blue-white control, maybe running a one of Prairie Stream, so that you have a little the capability to I appreciate it, Majesty. Just upkeep this again. Okay, so there's our red source. Or I could stick Noy and Dar here. I kind of like sticking Negate. I mean, excuse me, sticking the Ascendancy. I mean, once I can cast this guy with Negate backup, I'm all for casting Noy and Dar. But that's not this turn. I think we just stick in the Ascendancy, hold up Negate. I know, we found a mountain. We did. Good cap, bad cap routine. It's kind of what's going on in here. Unfortunately, for our new viewers, they're like, why is Spawn spending so much time talking to this guy who's obviously a troll? He's not a troll, he's a streamer. Magus of the Moon streams. And if you like Modern, check out his stream. That's normally what I see him playing. If you like people taking infinite turns or something. He's a pirate. He also lives in Munich, so that's kind of interesting. This guy has a lot of card draw in his deck. Well, but people see your name and they're going to associate your stream with the things that you say. So I guess, like, for me, trolling is just not in my nature, but I definitely have a different approach. I'm not saying your approach is wrong. Your approach is not wrong. You're not wrong. And I'm not right. I'm not trying to choose sides here. There's no sides to be chosen. I'm just saying I just have a different style. You know, that's all. Alright. Like, if I show up in somebody else's stream and I troll the streamer, like, when people come to my stream, they're going to think that I'm that person, right? Anyway, enough about that. So we have one Ascendancy. I don't think that's enough to go off with the Lumbering Falls. I kind of like just sticking Noyan Dar with a negate backup. And then we can Defiant Strike if he doesn't kill it. Seems good. No, we don't have enough. We don't have enough. No. I can't stick the Noyan Dar. We don't have 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Maybe I'm just supposed to cruise. I mean, I can get in some hits with the Lumbering Falls. That's another thing I can do. That means not having the gate up, though. This turn kind of sucks for us, doesn't it? What's the worst that he casts? Planeswalker? This Noindar is not getting better. I don't know. I'm gonna try something different. I think last time the only reason I was able to go off there was because we had multiple Ascendancies. I think me doing this play is just value and getting some damage. Like, he may have a fistful of removal. Like, maybe the Noyan Dar isn't the way to win this. Maybe, again, it's just win it with the stuff he can't interact with. Win it with the falls. Win it with, does that make sense? Like, win with the hexproof and the enchantment. He's not in the color combination to remove this. Maybe he has, like, a Slumgar Scorn to bounce it. Well, that's why I'm trying to draw some other stuff. I mean, some of the more powerful stuff in the deck is definitely the Mentor. Definitely a second Ascendancy is really powerful. Okay, there's a land drop that'll let me do Noyan Dar plus negate. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. It's not quite enough for a cruise, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just get him, just punch him. Just punch him, play the monastery. Yes, he can play a big scary thing. It's not like I have counter target, creature. I have, counter target non-creature spell. Oh, no, did we already make our land drop this turn? That's not good. Okay. We must have played the plains this turn. I'm too drunk. Nah. Second Ascendancy made it easier last game.